What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Guess what? Let's try this again. Oh man, if you missed the first episode of the Kamikaze Locke, you saw exactly what happened. I got wrecked when I reached Brock. Actually, no, I didn't get wrecked. And see, I did re-randomize it. This is a different Pokemon. Last time, Professor Oak had a Rhyhorn. Now we've got a Ponyta. So I'm just going to rush through this real quick because we've already seen this. I thought about actually skipping over it and just getting to where, hey, you know what? Here we have the, to where we get to choose our Pokemon, but nah, we're having fun, it's fine. Oh, Dysentery Gary. Alright, so yeah, if you missed it last time, go back and check out the first one. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and spoil it. I got wrecked when I reached Brock. It was not pretty, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't know anything I could have done better. It wouldn't have mattered if I was 5 levels over. It wouldn't have mattered. That crit, that sealed it. That absolutely sealed it. And all the Leers, you can't beat that. That's RNG. You can't beat that. Alright, we are here getting our Pokemon. That didn't take too awful long, now did it? Alright, here we go. First one is a Ludicolo. No! I don't want it. Rhyhorn. Okay. Golly bump. I love Rhyhorn, but he's got so many weaknesses. So many common weaknesses. I need something good here, boys. I need something good here. Pikachu. Well, that sucks. Okay, so Ludicolo, Rhydon, or Pikachu. I hate to say it, but I think the safe play here might be Rhydon. Ludicolo kind of comes to mind. Ludicolo, he's a weird. You know what? I never use him. I love Rhydon. I'll use him when I can. Pikachu's okay. You know what? I'm choosing the Sombrero Duck. Alright, I've got Ludicolo. Yep, what we're going to name him. We're going to name him Darkwing, because he's got a duck. Like Darkwing Duck. Alright. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. It's awesome. Alright, so we have Darkwing the Ludicolo. It's time to get dangerous. Alright. So, if you remember the rules, the actual lock does not start until we get Pokeballs. So if we actually lose this one, it's no biggie. Vibrava. Now this is one Pokemon that I'm just absolutely not familiar with whatsoever. I want to say that is like a ground. Is it a ground flying? Or is it like a bug? I don't know. I've got a dope moveset. I absolutely have a dope moveset. Alright. So there's hope. There's hope, boys. Let's do the old. Let's do the old absorb thing here and see what happens. Alright, that's damage, and it is neutral. So, I think Oh, not this hot garbage. It's okay. Accuracy doesn't affect anything. Let's find out what our nature power is. Swift. Wow, guys. I have an actual Swift. I have actual Swift. So, yeah, accuracy is not a thing. Okay, so I'm guaranteed not to miss. If you don't know what Swift is, where have you been hiding under a dang rock all these years or something? It's one of the earliest wide usage moves. The only thing it can't hit is a ghost type because Swift is a normal type move. Alright. So we all know what all's going on right here. I'm going to go over here and get the town map because why the heck not? I love free stuff. I can't do that yet because I can't go get free stuff yet. Oh my gosh, here we go. Yes. Alright. So we have Ursa here. Stun Spore. Okay. No! What is this hot garbage? No, no, no! Ursa with Fury Swipes. There's Ep.2 here. Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna run, actually. Alright, it's good to know that we have Ep.2. I would really like to get one. He's got some good coverage moves. So, yeah. In case you missed it, during the overview of the rule set and also through the... I don't know what that sound was. Sorry, there was some big old loud sound. But anyway, in case you missed it, we have a bit of a different rule set. Like I said, this is called the Kamikaze Locke. We are basically starting over because our first gym badge we got wrecked in. This one, where I've re-randomized it and stuff, there's no way on earth I'm catching this. Oh my gosh, there's no way on earth I'm catching a Larvitar. But we are not bound by the typical Nuzlocke rule of you use the first one that you find. Instead, you are bound by, let's go over here and get this guy out of the way first. He's got a Scyther. Look at this. He makes it look so easy. But we get to pick whichever one we want. But the problem is we only have 2 Pokemon. So that means that we have our Darkwing. We have our Darkwing, the Ludicolo, and whatever mon we catch, he's got shell armor. No crits! Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? This is redemption. It's like he knew. It's like he actually knew what was going on. He's like, I got you, fam. Alright. Alright. I think we're good. As long as I can... dude, I swear. And I'm a water grass type. So... I have good typing, great typing, and I have shell armor. This is the actual run right here. This is the actual run, I think. Okay, so, like I was saying, I'm going to slow it down a little bit because it's a little easier for me to concentrate when I'm not going at 15 million times speed. What we got going on is we have, this is a series of modified solo runs where you use 1 Pokemon per gym, and that Pokemon dies after the gym leader battle. I have a PB up. We have 2 mons that you can use outside of battle. If a Pokemon faints, then you can revive them, but if you white out, you lose. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of training right here. Oh boy. Please don't have explode yet. I don't think you have explode yet. Son of a gun, are you kidding me right now? Oh my gosh. Let's run. Alright, so we're not training there. But, like I said, what we've got is we've got a main Pokemon and an in-training Pokemon. You go in the order that you receive them. Let's go get more Pokeballs, actually, while I'm thinking about it, and potions and all that good stuff while I'm explaining. You have to keep a 10 level spread between your Mons. That means you can't just rely on a super cool, awesome Pokemon that you found. And sure, why not one antidote? You can't just rely on this super cool, awesome second Pokemon, because that first Pokemon, your main Pokemon's got to get you to the gym. Okay, so it doesn't do you no good. So, what we're going to do right now is we're going to do some training. We're going to do some level up. We're going to do a little bit of scouting, because as long as you know what, I'm kind of curious. Not a chance. Alright, so a little leap. As long as we have an open spot, I'm catching this. This is the Mon. This is the actual Mon. Oh, we got flinch hacks. Oh, we got flinch hacks. One more. Flinch. Get him in red. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, that's fine. Yeah, Breloom has a killer access to moveset. Good all-around stats. I mean, my dude, get in the ball. You want to be on the team. You want to be on the team. Oh, come on, man. You want to be on the team, I promise. Yeah. So, you've got to keep your 10 level spread. It's going to become a little bit more apparent as long as we get past like the first couple gyms and stuff like that. The rule set's kind of going to start making a little bit more sense. It's kind of it may be a little bit more weird sounding. Yes, we are going to name this. What are we going to name Breloom? Rachel. I have no idea why, but I'm gonna name it Rachel. So, there we go. Alright, we have our two. Now, as far as HM Mons, y'all know that I have absolutely no issues with just catching, you know, HM Mons, which, you know, it is what it is, until they figure out that, hey, people don't really like using the HMs on their Mons. I mean, there's some of them that's good, but I mean, it's annoying. Oh my gosh, this is the actual run. Rachel has flame body. I'm a physical attacker with flame body, and I have a dope moveset. Okay, not gonna lie, it could be better. Could be better, but it could be a whole lot worse. Alright, so we have our Mons. I have a major fire weakness, but it is what it is. Alright, so I'm going to save, and we are going to begin the process of training. So, as you know, I can't use Rachel until Darkwing is at least 10 levels higher. It's best to go up above that and then train up. So we're going to do some training, find out what we got up in here. This is the place to train. Oh my gosh, I am spoon fed at this point. So yeah, I'm excited to get this series on the road, but I'm not gonna lie, part of the reason I'm excited to get this series on the road is to basically just check all the viability of the rules. This is going to be a quick series. As you can see, I'm liberally using the speed up button, and we just don't even care about nothing. We went through this game once before. If you missed that, go back and check out the Fire Red randomizer that we went through. We totally took our time with it. I think I'm gonna run from this one. Let's go heal. But yeah, we went through this once. Speed up has a lot of uses, and most of them are running into walls. But yeah, we've went through this once before, and it was a Fire Red randomizer. The reason that I chose to do this initial run through with this rule set was because of my familiarity with Pokemon Fire Red. It's no frills. Let's try nature. Yeah, no, we do. We good, fam. And this is before Pokemon shook it off. If I am poisoned, my Pokemon can pass out. Can faint. Alright, so... Oops. Well, that worked. Yeah, my familiarity with... this is not my favorite. I'm going to go ahead and... Really? With the stun spores? Yeah, I'm not even dealing... Oh my gosh, Arena Trap Togetic. Oh my gosh, Arena Trap Togetic. Yeah, okay, yeah. And see, I can't use Astonish because ghost moves don't hit normal. It's the other way around. Yeah. Alright. Snapped out of that confusion. Doesn't even give a crap about confusion. Okay, I just smacked myself in the face twice. Well, at least we know Togetic has an absolute garbage moveset. So, it's not that I have to worry about a random flying move or anything like that. It's just a... I have to deal with a whole lot of status. But, yeah. This is actually not my favorite. It's actually not my favorite Pokemon game. Main series Pokemon game. This one is... And see, it's really hard for me to actually pick one out. Actually, let's make that a question for the comments. What is your favorite main series Pokemon game? Mine, actually, I find it really hard to pick one particular game, like in a series that I love so much. Oh crap, we've got Metronome on the field. No, 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 no. I need the Parahacks. I need all the Parahacks. I need all the Parahacks. Alright, we're good. Liquid Ooze. Wow. Okay. That's crazy. That's insane. Alright, so, sorry, got distracted. My favorite, actually, is son of a gun, and I can't run. I can't run. This is stupid. This is both the best and the worst place. It's both the best and the worst place to train. Let's go up here to the forest and see what we got up here. Am I good? I'm good. I'm wonderful. We've got random slackings running around like they own the place. Yes. So, anyway, my favorite, I think, would have to be, well, I always pick a top 3 because there's so much, what's the word I'm looking for? It's really apples and oranges whenever it comes down to it, because so many of them offer such a different experience. So I love Fire Red. It would have to be definitely in the top 3. Another one I really like, and it's like right up there with it, Max Potion. That's money. That's lots of money. Alright, we got a stun spore. Sweet. Oh! Synchronize slacking. Son of a gun. With actual slack off, so he can recover. Level 5 slacking has a pretty dope moveset. But, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. A lot of people really didn't like the pacing in that game, and yes, it is garbage. The pacing is terrible. But the fact that you've got your Mon following you around, okay? That, you've got day and night cycles, you've got that right there was kind of when I fell back in love with Pokemon. So, no! Not this time. Absolutely not this time. Absolutely not this time. Get wrecked. There's random shell guns running just all over the place right now. Okay. Ice Heal. Cloyster. That's not good. That's really not good. Let's see what Nature Power does. Boy, we got this. We got this in the bag. So, I don't know. Something about Heart Gold, Soul Silver, that's where I fell back in love with Pokemon. After that, I started playing again. And then I think number 3 would have to be where I've got to use the Sun Spore. Number 3 would have to be, and I'm probably going to catch some flack for this, Pokemon X and Y. Reason being, is that was the first, that's kind of when I started enjoying more competitive Pokemon. Now I've tried to follow through like Sword and Shield and stuff like that, but really Gen 6 and Gen 7 is when I enjoyed the competitive Pokemon scene a little bit more, but right now it's just, I just don't like it. The Mega Evolutions, they brought something really special to the table and completely changed the way that people played, because it was almost always assumed that you had a Mega Evolution on your team, which was, you know, it was right. There were very few teams, especially in the competitive scene, that didn't run some sort of Mega. It was massive. So you had this small pool. Oops. You had this relatively small pool of Pokemon to choose from and to prepare for. So that gave you a little bit of, that gave you a little bit of a, I wouldn't say an edge. I mean, it's like the Gigantamax crap now. I don't like that. I think it's, okay, what do we do? Let's make the Pokemon big! Yeah, that's just dumb. I mean, honestly, I think Mega Evolution did it way better and actually brought something to the table instead of just, you know, what we're going to do? We're going to just make them big. So, you know, but a lot of people really and this is true because, you know, Gen 4, besides the pacing issues in Heart Gold Soul Silver, you had the Diamond Pearl and Platinum, and Platinum was just fantastic, but it was really, really solid, and it was still, it wasn't exceedingly difficult, but it was harder. But whenever Pokemon come to the 3DS, whenever, let's see, I'm at 15 right now. Little Rachel is sitting in the back, level 3. It's all good. We know what happened last time when we were, I wouldn't say we were underleveled. I wouldn't say we were underleveled, but I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't want to go into this and I don't want to go in and ruin this again, okay? Just because I didn't spend enough time grinding. So we may spend a little bit more time grinding this time around and get up. I'm thinking probably level 20. So yeah, if that's not your thing, then, you know, sorry, you can tune out. But anyway, we're having a pretty good discussion right now, I think. Well, whenever Pokemon come to the 3DS, oh, there was Tauros here. Well, it's pretty rare. This is the first one I've seen, so I would have totally gone. I totally would have gone with Tauros. Early move set. It's all stab. Yeah, he can wreck shop on just about anything except a whole bunch of fighting types. Yeah, give me them Agrons, give me them XPs. But when it comes to the 3DS, for some reason, Pokemon was like, you know what, let's take a not so difficult game. Now, granted, Cynthia and Platinum was hard, but look, in Black, White, and Black 2, White 2, I never finished Black 2 and White 2, by the way, because I started playing it and I was like, I'm playing the same game I already played. But Black and White I loved, but it was not a hard game, really. But you have, I don't know, they just like way dialed down the difficulty. But the way, I don't know, it's like they really dialed down the difficulty. Like, wrong way. There we go. Just set up spikes? Wow. Wow, guys. But, yeah, Gen 6, it could have been so much better. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Being able to see the Pokemon there in 3D and not just in sprites was just an absolute game changer to me. It felt like you were actually, you know, it's one thing you can see sprites, and sprites, I would take sprites over what they have now on the Switch, because the moves just look, the moves just, there's no, they don't feel like powerful Pokemon moves. They just don't. And then whenever you get into this situation with the Gigantamax stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, this is big, huge, powerful moves and stuff like that. They're all the same. Like, there's very little originality. I don't know. It just, it could have been so much. It could have been so great, and here they are just putting in absolutely minimum. It feels like they're putting in absolutely minimum effort. Honestly, I'm just honest with you right here. Alright, so what I want to do, I want to actually keep Rachel in for this one. I have the typing advantage. We have the para. And we can't switch out now anyway, so that's fine. It's absolutely fine. Yep. Okay, let's see what Absorb does and see whether or not I'm going to throw out a Leech Seed. I don't think I'm going to waste a... Nah, I don't think I'm going to waste a turn on Leech Seed. That's the thing, though. Rachel over here is just waiting to flex them muscles. With Iron Defense, with Clamperl having Iron Defense, it's useless to attack. So, gotta use my special. My special's not good. But we get the job done, and we get all them XPs for little old Rachel over here. I wonder if she's going to hit level 7. Oh! So close. No, Caterpie can't hack it. Don't you blame a Caterpie that wasn't even in that fight, man. Don't even... Man, boy, get out of here. You dang fool. Alright. So, we have the easy leveling. We've got this on easy mode. That was my 3 favorite. That was my 3 favorite Pokemon games. We have random Moltres. This thing can wreck shop. It's 10 levels under me, though. We're gonna... Oh, we got Swift. Okay. And that is 60 base power. We eat those. We eat those for days. And it's Swift, so it doesn't miss. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it. Alright. Gengar. Wow. Really going for broke here, trying to wreck my team. But Ghost is super effective against Ghost. So, yep, get wrecked. Give me all them XPs. And Wailord, dude is cracked. He had a Wailord, Gengar, and a Moltres. But I have literally all the typing advantage right here. Golly bum, Wailord is a thick boy. Man, Wailord's a thick boy. Yeah, not very effective. So, we come out of that absolutely unscathed. I love it. I am starting to be a big fan of Darkwing. Really starting to be a fan of Darkwing. I just wish I would learn a better grass move. Like, I can literally keep everything else, but I want a better grass move than Absorb. Oh my gosh. Yes, we're going to hit up Dude Man Bro up here. Yes, I'm going to continue on leveling up Darkwing. Like I said, I want to get him about level 20. Snubble. This is easy mode right here. Whew. Umbreon. Does Ghost affect Dark? There's some kind of... I think Dark is super effective against Ghost. Yeah, Dark is super effective against Ghost. That's what it was. Okay, so... I'm just glad I got that straight in my mind right there. What is even in here? Oh yeah, Cloisters, and... He's got them Protect. Cloisters and Slackings and Hitmontops, oh my. Alright. Yes, we're going to take on Dude Man Bro right here. Yes! Give me all them XPs. Kaboo Tops. 4 times weak to grass. Chin Chow. Weak to grass. Dude, I think this is the actual run. This is it. This is it right here. I think we're gonna be just fine. Satu. Super effective against Psychic. Man, look at all that XP. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and round it out to level 20 right here. Oh, there's Tangela. You know, I would actually take a Tangela because the early move set for Tangela is not bad. Actually, it's pretty. If memory serves, it's basically the same thing that Ludicolo has right now, which is totally viable at this stage. We got a timer ball. Alright, so we made it through, and we are at level 20. So I'm thinking what we can do. I love speed up, but sometimes I'm telling y'all right now, sometimes, oh, it's such pain. Alright, so we got a seed. Then we've got 2. Yep. So with the leech seed, stun spore, and absorb, and flame body, if Rachel had some better defense, she would be a decent wall. I actually forgot about flame body, but with golly bum, this thing, I think Rachel's going to be cracked. I honestly think Rachel is going to be cracked. Yeah, I honestly think Rachel's going to be cracked. I need a move though. You know what? I think I'm going to start trying tackle instead of absorb. And I say that when a Watermon comes up. So, there's the flame body coming in clutch with the kill. Alright. Let's go get some heals. So, if you remember, we can have a 10 level spread, but I think that Darkwing is more than ready at this point. I think Darkwing is more than ready at this point to take on the gym. So, a Poliwag with Drought. Oh, it's so useless. Oh. Alright, we're seated. There's the evasiveness. You gotta watch out for Clefable. Anything that can run minimize is an absolute threat. Because obviously I didn't miss a whole lot there, but minimize is pretty stupid. And when you combine that with moves that don't necessarily hit 100% of the time, basically anything not swift. And Clefable is bulky as heck anyway. Like that. There's no PP left. Yeah. Yeah, see, the only reason I'm using Absorb as much as I am is because of Glass Mons. It's because Rachel is Glass Cannon. Alright, there's 10. There's the 10 level spread. So I can go up one more level. I can go up one more level. And then I have to box Rachel. Which is the plan anyway, because like I said, I think that we are totally ready to take on the first gym. Alright, this is gonna hurt. I want to see if Rachel can stand this. It's a Fire Punch with a future side attack. There it was. That did nothing. Of course, Clefable is level 4, so I mean, how much damage can it actually do, right? But yeah, basically that's you're stalling. It's a who can stall more better. Alright, that's it. We're boxing Rachel. We are boxing Rachel. Honey, we'll be back. And Ludicolo is 2 levels higher than we were before. We have a much better moveset than we did before. I'm going to buy some. I can't buy a lot. I've got 11 Pokeballs. I've got potions. I haven't used. Excuse me. I haven't used much. I really do need 2 Paralyzed Awakenings. I'll eventually wake up. And I will buy 1 antidote. And alright. So, in case you've forgotten, I'm gonna pause it right here, and I'm gonna tell you the deal. You are only allowed to have the 1 Mon in battle. That is going to be our Darkwing the Ludicolo, and you are going to have exactly 1 shot at this. If you didn't watch the end of the first episode, we go in here and we get wrecked. You can't leave either. You cannot leave the gym once you enter, so you better have healing items. If you white out in here, you're done. Okay, so we have a Ghost Bug, which is got quick attack. It's fine. Astonish is probably the best move, actually. Yup, because we get them flinch hacks. Alright, so that's one down. That crit didn't matter. Ooh, that was actually quite a bit. Gyarados. Gyarados. Alright, I think we're fine. Ain't gonna be nothing crazy here. It's gonna be Thrash. That's not a lot of damage. We can eat those and we can heal up after this fight. So yeah, it's not, even if that was a crit, I could still probably handle 2 of them. Particularly because I'm running Absorb, so I heal between them. Alright, so that's something interesting that you really need to think about whenever you're building your setup or whatever, or you're building your mons. If you don't have a lot of PP on your moves, that's something you got to think of too, because once you, like I said, once you enter the gym, you cannot leave. That's when things like, okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and potion all the way up. I can't afford to be down any. Iron, a defense stat. Nah, actually, I will probably end up using that on Braylo. Alright, so, Darkwing, my buddy, I'm gonna need you to do something for me. I'm gonna need you to carry me. I'm gonna need you to carry me through this. No, I'm not reading that because we already did that. I'm not going to give him the slightest bit of respect because last time he used absolutely cheap stuff. Okay. So, we've got the Spheal. We know Ice Ball is a thing and is probably headed our way. Actually, I think Spheal doesn't get it until... It doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even matter. Look at this. Oh my gosh. But look at that cute face. How can you slap it around like that? I'm so sorry, Spheal. Not gonna lie though, Walrein is like my favorite mon. Spheal, Spheal and that whole line, Walrein. We've got a Pikachu. Alright, I think we've got this in the bag. Actually got it in the bag. Actually have it in the bag. 1. That's 2 hits. Alright, we get Thunder Wave. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to break through right here. There's a Growl. It's fine. Absorb is straight up. It doesn't matter. Do we get it? Do we get the high roll? No, we don't get the high roll. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yes! Alright. So, we beat Brock this time. Darkwing carrying him. He is carrying us in his sombrero and dancing and looking just so happy. I took you for granted and lost. As proof of your victory, I confer on you this, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. Phineas received the Boulder Badge from Brock. Alright, that's 1 down. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables the use of Flash outside of battle. Of course, a Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. And I get all them monies. Wait, take this with you. TM39. Yes, it does not contain Rock Tomb. Alright, so what we do now is immediately after leaving the gym, the first thing we do is we go to the Pokemon Center and permanently box or release our Darkwing Duck. He did so good. He did absolutely wonderful, and we will never ever forget Darkwing the Ludicolo. Yep. Dead. Oops. Dead. Seriously? Death. It's the death box. So Ludicolo, Darkwing, you did excellent, my man. You did excellent. But now we are rocking Rachel, the Breloom, at level 11, sitting nice with a Flame Body, Absorb, Tackle, Stun Spore, and Leech Seed. I would really like to have some sort of a physical grass move. If I had that, it'd be absolutely broken. I'd like a fighting move as well. But see, that's the thing. This opens up a lot more possibilities. So what good mons have we seen so far? Actually, oh crap. Wait, what time is it? Yep, actually this is running quite a bit long, so we're going to go ahead and call this good. We're over here enjoying smelling the flowers. Actually, take some time to go outside and smell the flowers while I'm at it. So, anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this first second run, first episode, second run of our Pokemon Kamikaze Locke, which went way smoother than the first one. So, anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it. You do all the things you know to do. Give it an upvote, downvote. Let me know what you like or didn't like in the comments. And be sure to subscribe if you want more like this. Like I said, this is probably going to be a shorter series. The first couple of episodes, it does take a little bit to get the ball rolling. But after that, it's probably going to quicken up pretty fast. So anyway, I want to thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And God bless.